What's happening, everybody? The Poets here. I'm here with Intel as we are launching the new 14th Gen CPUs. And today specifically is the hashtag Intel 14th Gen Challenge because we are giving away the Intel Core i9 14900K, 14700K, 14600K, and a bunch of other prizes. So in order to qualify for that, basically, you need to pay attention to some hints, some codes that are going to be across my YouTube, my TikTok, my Twitter, my Instagram, and as well as some other places floating around there. So pay attention to the hashtag, hashtag 14th Gen Challenge. And yeah, you might see a bunch of hints here and there. You take those hints, try to translate them, and then go to the Intel Discord. You're going to see a link in the comments or my bio to register for the Discord, and basically good luck. These are refined processors. So we have the Intel 12th Gen, 13th Gen, and now the 14th Gen. The nice thing about this is each iteration they've refined. So this is something that if you're looking for a new PC setup, hey, this 14th Gen is going to be nice. It's going to be stable. It's going to be more effective when it comes to higher clock speeds for the memory that you may want. So definitely check it out. I'm really liking the bump in performance for the Intel 14700K because, yeah, more cores, more threads. That's just a great thing. And let's roam around and see who's here.
What are we doing?
That's a good question. So, this is Robitech.
What's up, guys?
And today is the Intel, basically launch in a way, of the Intel 14th Gen CPUs. A lot of cool stuff is happening.
Yep.
What are you going to be doing today?
So today I'm hosting, and we're talking about all the accoutrements that come with 14th Gen. Accoutrements. I love to use that word. It was the word of the day on my word of the day calendar. So we're talking about Wi-Fi 7, Thunderbolt 5, AIO Assist. AI Assist, and all of the fun extra stuff that you get. What is it? What was the other one? It's not multitasking. It's megatasking.
Megatasking. Yeah, that's the
so
new
we're talking
term.
about megatasking, right?
Yeah.
So I got to get all the terms right.
Yeah,
We're talking about all that stuff, hanging out with Marcus, hanging out with you guys. I mean, dude, this is a fun job.
I am looking forward to seeing how far they can push the Intel Core i9 14900K.
9.5 gigahertz. LN2 overclocking. It's going to be helium overclocking. Actually, they're going to do, and apparently Snackson is going to freeze her own hand.
Okay. Looking forward to that. That's one way to void a warranty of your human part.
Exactly.
And so it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of cool people are here today. Liquid House is here today. Let's see who else is here today.
We got Austin. We got
Austin
Ed, so
Evans.
we got Tech Source. So Ed's here.
Yep.
We got Snackson, Sarah, who does like gaming and tech.
Yeah.
We got Michelle, who also I met for the first time at another PC builder and stuff like that.
Yep.
Room makeover stuff. So yeah, and then we got Liquid and Ellie. So
yeah. So just a fantastic event. Shout out to Intel for hosting this because I love this setup right here. It's a little cozy here. You know, it brings us a little closer.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Brings us a little
but the thing is it forces us to shower, and this whole thing is also brought to you by Axe Body Spray.
Yes. All right. On to the next. On this setup, we actually have the Intel Core i9 14900K on display because it's about to get overclocked very nicely in this setup and this motherboard. We also have the Intel Core i5 14600K, very popular CPU because of basically it's at a nice price point, not too bad. And here we go. You missed the spot. Up here is actually where we have this laptop set up. I'm not going to touch it because you just spent a bunch of time trying to clean it. And they're going to do some undervolting, which is really cool because it actually helps to keep the processor cool and sometimes will actually boost performance because maybe you're not throttling as much. Therefore, you're sustaining higher clock speeds while keeping your temperatures low versus getting those higher clock speeds when the voltage is higher, but then you might hit that throttling point sooner. Therefore, it needs to really slow down, cool down, and if you're doing a benchmark like Cinebench or something like that, then maybe the undervolted one will have a higher sustained clock speed because it's not running as hot, therefore not throttling. So I hope that makes sense, but that's the goal for this laptop here. And this is some of the setup that is actually going on, and this is the backdrop. So very nice, loving the artwork, especially this one right here. And then a nice gaming setup. Very, very well done.
But with that in mind, I set up two demos I wanted to showcase for the live stream: undervolting and multitasking. So just as he alluded to as well, I'm going to do undervolting on a laptop. I figured it doesn't get more thermally constrained than this. So this is, he also alluded to, this is a 13980HX, and we're going to use some of the things he was talking about, specifically XTU. Also, I'm really excited that we're jumping back to Cinebench as a tool we can use to showcase to the public. I'm really salty that we stopped for a while, so now I'm happy that we're jumping back into it. But I'll give you a quick demo of like how we would do it. So
when the live show starts, you're actually going to have an opportunity to talk with people in the Discord. It's going to be really interesting in terms of how much overclocking you're actually able to do, because, hey, overclocking is kind of an art, not necessarily a direct science. On a Monday, you might get a certain clock speed. On a Tuesday, it might be very, very different. This is going to be a very fun show because this is somewhat uncharted territory with the 14th gen CPUs, especially the Intel Core i9 14900K. I can't wait to overclock it at home, maybe even delit it, take off the IHS and really see how far I can push it. So the camera's here. You'll notice this is the upstairs area, so people can see the feed and actually comment on it. Nope, he missed that spot. This is some of the behind the scenes to make all of this work. Kind of their control station. I've worked with this group before. They are amazing, and I'm excited every single time I hear that they're actually going to be running the show. And here we're getting ready for the hosts to do their thing. So all the cameras are getting focused and aligned, then moving, and all that good stuff. And yeah, the countdown has begun.
So now we're in OS, we're going to check CPU-Z, and you'll see that now we're at 8400 memory speed. And also we see that, so the stock turbo on the 1400K/KF is just 6 gigahertz, but now with the AI overclocking feature, our CPU at like low loads is boosting up to 6.3 now. And also, the other nice thing about the AI overclocking, so we're going to run Cinebench, is that this feature also somewhat undervolts your CPU so that it runs a lot cooler under heavy load. So it like runs the same clocks as stock. Actually, here it's running 100 megahertz more in stock, and also it stays cooler because at stock it does tend to hit like the mid 90s. And the other nice thing about the AI overclock versus setting a manual overclock is that you keep the really low idle power. Like the CPU like throttles itself at idle just to save power, and that's a pretty nice thing for keeping your room not like burning hot during the summer. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to show for the ambient overclocking. So like the second segment is going to be the LN2 overclocking, where I plan to get the best single-threaded score on the 3D Mark CPU Profile Hall of Fame.
Oh, nice.
I hope I can do that live.
What's the correct score?
So it's by Elmore from Elmore Labs. He did it during the last this event last year for the 1300KS. He did 8.2 gigahertz, and he got like 1,700 points. This CPU should do like 8.2 or 8.3. So we'll see.
So there is a lot going on here, and yes, we do have all three of the processors. So the Intel Core i9 14900K, we have the 700K and the 600K. Yeah, this is actually an awesome time. So I'm gonna call it a wraps because they need to start filming. This is basically where the hosts are gonna be, Robitech and a couple others. And thank you for following. Make sure you pay attention to all of my socials over this next couple of weeks because there's gonna be some hint codes there so you can actually win maybe a 14900K processor, yeah, or more. All right, peace out.